James Strips, and I'm going to be talking about the Fender Pawn Shop series of amplifiers. I have the Fender Excelsior over here and the Fender Ramparte over there. I really wanted to make this video because these amplifiers are really quirky, and as a result, some of these amps are getting really collectible and hard to find. The most popular of the Pawn Shop series amps has to be the Excelsior. People really like this amp, and I am definitely one of those people. There's this really cool double sword logo, and it's kind of a cool name, Excelsior. We've also got a tremolo, a tone switch, a volume knob, and 3 inputs. And this is pretty damn loud for quarter up. I personally don't like the bright switch. I actually like that dark. It just sounds like classic rock and roll, just aggressive. Sounds pretty cool to me. I just like that depth. I like that distortion. Now, that's halfway up. That's halfway up. So it can get a little bit louder. My assumption would be that it gets more distorted, that it has even more saturation to it. I'm only going to do 1 or 2 more of these, but I'm going to go back on the dark channel. Playing around with the tremolo on this is really fine-tuned. So overall, there's a variety of tones that you can get with this Excelsior. It's one of my favorite amps. Let's bring this to the Ramparte. So the Ramparte has 2 inputs, has a cool channel and a hot channel, and they're very different. Obviously, the hot channel breaks up a bit sooner. It is kind of grindy. I would think of it as an heavier blues or a lighter rock sort of sound. It's quite loud, so I don't want to push it too much and I don't want to bother my neighbors. In contrast, the cool channel has a bit more of a mellow tone and at the same time stays cleaner a bit longer. Now, I did get this used, so this isn't like beaten up from factory, but if you looked past that or you got your own model, it does have this very, very cool velvet style design. I really like the ivy like leaf pattern. Here is the double-headed Ramparte logo. And here is the double-sorted Excelsior logo. And this is a great spot if you just want a little bit of that grind, a little bit of that distortion, but at the same time, be able to play clean. And it's quite louder, almost louder than the Excelsior, though the quality of tone is a bit lower. So let's turn it up. Sounds pretty grindy to me. Sounds like it has a lot of distortion. Keep in mind, 75% up on the cool channel. So it sounds like we can get some early rock and roll kind of tone from it. Though this amp tends to have that hum. And that's on my middle position. So here's with the single coil. It's much louder. So the Ramparte tends to hum and hiss a bit more. To me, that's a disadvantage. To you, who knows? Sounds pretty damn distorted, and it has some great rock and blues tone to it, but to me, it's just not worth it. It doesn't sound like the tone pays off really all that much, and for a little bit less of a pain in the neck, you can get a Pro Junior, and that is going to be brand new, and there's a greater sense of clarity, and to me, the tone sounds better on the Pro Junior. Though, it doesn't have two channels, it only has one channel, whereas the Pro Junior has a tone knob, and that can be an advantage or disadvantage, depends on how you look at it. I'm partial, like I've said before, to the Fender Excelsior. Has a rich, deep tone that sounds absolutely fantastic to me. It's an amp that when I hear it and I play through it, it inspires me to play more and play different things. Contrast that to the Fender Ramparte, and I just didn't connect with it all that much. And I can't tell why that is, because I actually thought I was going to like the Ramparte more because it has fewer watts. It has that smaller 10-inch speaker. So I thought, hey, you know, this might
distort a bit earlier, but it seems to have this boxy, muffled tone that I particularly didn't like. And recently I purchased a Fender Pro Junior, and that really fits the bill for everything that I've wanted in a Fender Ramparte. I haven't tried the Fender Vaporizer yet, but I'm actually excited to find one. And who knows, maybe in a couple weeks I'll find that Excelsior and try it out. Thank you guys for watching the video. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.